Ever wondered about the origins and evolution of North America, the third largest continent on our planet? This vast landmass, spanning from the Arctic Circle to the Tropic of Cancer, is a mosaic of diverse landscapes, cultures, and histories. But to fully appreciate its grandeur, we must journey back, way back, to around 15,000 years ago. Picture this, a world where glaciers stretched across continents, and a land bridge known as Beringia connected what is now Siberia and Alaska. It was during this era that the first human footprints were imprinted on North American soil. These brave explorers are believed to be the Clovis people, who journeyed across the chilly Bering Strait from Asia, marking the dawn of human history in North America. This was a time when mammoths roamed the plains and saber-toothed tigers prowled the forests. The Clovis people, skilled hunters and gatherers, thrived in these harsh conditions. They crafted distinctive stone tools and spear points, some of which have survived the test of time, serving as silent testimonials of their pioneering spirit. But the Clovis people were not alone. North America was a cradle of numerous indigenous cultures, each with its own unique traditions and ways of life. From the ancestral Puebloans in the arid Southwest, the mound builders in the fertile Mississippi River Valley, to the Inuits in the icy Arctic, these diverse civilizations thrived long before the sails of European explorers appeared on the horizon. These indigenous cultures, deeply connected with the land and nature, left indelible marks on the continent. Their stories, etched in petroglyphs, woven into textiles, and passed down through generations, form an integral part of North America's rich tapestry of history. The discovery of North America by the Clovis people was the beginning of a rich and diverse history that would shape the world as we know it. So buckle up, our exploration of this fascinating continent is just getting started. Fast forward to the late 15th century, a time of exploration and conquest, but who were the key players? The Age of Exploration was a period that saw daring voyagers from Europe traverse the globe, driven by various motives: the thirst for knowledge, the allure of exotic spices, the promise of new lands, and the ambition of spreading their religious beliefs. One of the continents that drew their attention was the mysterious landmass we now know as North America. The first Europeans to venture to North America were the Norse, led by the intrepid explorer Leif Erikson. Around the year 1000 AD, they hailed from the icy lands of Scandinavia, and Erikson is believed to have set foot on what is now Newfoundland in Canada, long before any other European. The Norse called this new land Vinland due to the abundance of grapevines they found. However, their settlements were short-lived, and their presence on the continent remained largely unknown to the rest of Europe. Then, nearly 5 centuries later, in 1492, a Genoese mariner named Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue under the Spanish flag. Though Columbus is often credited with discovering America, he actually landed in the Caribbean. Nevertheless, his voyages opened the floodgates for European exploration and colonization of the Americas. In the years that followed, other European powers, like England, France, and Spain, joined the exploration bandwagon. They ventured farther into the continent, establishing colonies and marking territories. These expeditions were often fraught with conflict, as they clashed with the indigenous peoples and amongst themselves over control of these new lands. The names of explorers such as John Cabot, Jacques Cartier, and Hernando de Soto became etched in the annals of history. The Age of Exploration was not just about discovery. It was about conquest, colonization, and the relentless pursuit of wealth and power. It was a time of transformation that forever altered the course of history and the lives of the people who called North America their home. The Age of Exploration marked a pivotal turn in North America's history, setting the stage for colonialism and conflict. From the ashes of conflict and struggle, a new nation was born. But how did it come to be? As we delve into the colonial period, we find ourselves in a world of discovery, ambition, and conflict. European powers, especially England, France, and Spain, were vying for control over this new land, resulting in a complex tapestry of colonies, each with its own unique culture and governance. These colonies, however, were not just about exploration and expansion, they were about people, about communities, each seeking their own prosperity and freedom. But as these colonies grew, so did the tension between them and their European rulers. This tension would eventually ignite the spark of revolution. In the late 18th century, the American Revolution erupted. A fiery struggle for independence, it was a turning point not just for the 13 colonies, but for the world. The colonies' victory and subsequent formation of the United States was a beacon of hope, a symbol of the possibility of self-governance and freedom. But the United States was not the only nation to rise from the ashes of colonial rule in North America. Up north, the Canadian Confederation was formed, a union of provinces that would grow to become the diverse and dynamic country we know today. And to the south, Mexico, after a long and arduous fight, won its independence from Spain, paving the way for its own unique journey as a nation. The birth of these nations was not without its trials and tribulations. Each faced its own set of challenges, from internal conflicts to external pressures. But through it all, they persevered. They adapted, they grew. And so, from the colonial era to the American Revolution, from the Canadian Confederation to Mexico's fight for independence, North America was transformed. A continent once divided by colonial rule was now a trio of independent nations, each with its own identity, its own history, and its own future. The birth of these nations was a testament to the resilience and determination of the people of North America. North America today is a powerful player on the global stage, but what shaped its present? As we journey through the pages of North America's history, we've seen the rise of nations, exploration and colonization. But it's the events of the 20th and 21st centuries that have truly defined the continent as we know it today. The early 20th century saw the world plunged into chaos with the outbreak of the First and Second World Wars. North America, particularly the United States, played a critical role in both conflicts. Their military and economic contributions not only shaped the outcomes of these wars, but also positioned the United States as a global superpower. Following the turmoil of the world wars, the continent experienced a period of profound social and cultural change. The civil rights movement of the 1960s, led by figures like Martin Luther King Jr., sought to end racial segregation and discrimination. This movement forever changed the societal fabric of North America, promoting equality and diversity that continue to define the continent today. Parallel to these social changes, the 20th century was also a time of remarkable technological advancements. From the rise of the automobile industry to the birth of the Internet, North America has been at the forefront of technological innovation. These breakthroughs have revolutionized the way people live, work, and communicate. As we moved into the 21st century, the United States' role as a global superpower continues to shape world events. From leading international peacekeeping efforts to driving global economic policy, North America's influence is felt in every corner of the world. The events of the past century have been pivotal in shaping North America's present. From the ashes of war rose a continent that champions equality and innovation. A continent that, despite its challenges, has become a beacon of hope and opportunity for people worldwide. The events of the past have forged North America into the diverse and influential continent we see today. So, what have we learned about the journey of North America? From the very dawn of human history, North America has been a beacon of discovery and diversity. The initial footprints on this vast continent were imprinted by the Clovis people, the first known inhabitants. Their pioneering spirit laid the groundwork for what would become a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and innovations. As we journeyed through the age of exploration, we saw a world transformed. Adventurous souls from across the globe set sail for the unknown, their eyes filled with the promise of new lands and the allure of untapped resources. These explorers charted the course of North America's destiny, their stories woven into the very fabric of the continent. Then came the colonial times and the birth of a new nation, a nation built on the foundations of freedom and the pursuit of happiness. A nation that, despite its tumultuous beginnings, has blossomed into one of the most influential powers in the world. This era not only shaped the physical boundaries of North America, but also its ideological landscape. As we moved into modern times, we witnessed the evolution of North America in real time. We saw the rise of skyscrapers and the spread of technology, the struggle for equality and the pursuit of progress. We saw a continent, not content to rest on its laurels, continually strive to redefine itself and its place in the world. Throughout this journey, one element remains constant: the resilience and diversity of North America and its people. From the indigenous tribes to the immigrant families, from the pioneers to the innovators, every individual has contributed a unique thread to the vibrant tapestry that is North America. The story of North America is a testament to the enduring spirit of exploration, resilience, and innovation. It is a continent that continues to shape and be shaped by its rich and diverse history. We hope you enjoy our video, and if you want to know more interesting facts on more different topics, then please show us some love with a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.